Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, CFL Week 14. Yeah, I've been very inconsistent on getting CFL picks out this year. Hopefully we'll get the rest of the season out through, along with the NFL, college football, NASCAR, and pro wrestling. So yeah, we got 4 huge games this week. We are getting one step closer to the playoffs each and every week. First game, we have the BC Lions, who are 6-6, taking on the 10-1 Montreal Alouettes. On the road this year, the Lions are 2-5. The Alouettes are 5-1 at home. This is the first time they played this year. They will play again in Week 20. For the Lions, Vernon Adams Jr., 6th in total yards, 4th in total TDs, one of the top QBs there in the CFL. For the Alouettes, running back Tyson Philpott, 58 for 779. 5th most yards, receiving, not running back, wide receiver. 5th most yards receiving so far on the season. Montreal is favored by 2.5. I got them winning, covering under on the 50.5. Toronto Argonauts 6-5, taking on the 7-3-1 Ottawa Red Blacks. Again, the first game they played in 2024. They'll play again in Week 20. On the road this year, the Argonauts are 1-4. At home this year, the Ottawa Red Blacks are 5-1. Gideon Carey, 3rd in rushing. Rushing? Can't even read my own handwriting. Alright, so 3rd most carries there for Gideon Carey. 3rd in yards at 724 with 5 touchdowns. On the Ottawa side, Justin Harden, 5th most catches with 62. 2nd most in yards, 853, also 3 touchdowns. Ottawa's favored by 1.5. Taking Toronto plus the 1.5. I'm going over on the 51.5 points. I think you're going to put some points on the board. It's going to be a high-scoring game. Toronto scored 27.6 points a game, while the Red Blacks are scoring 24.8. Both teams are giving up over 25 a game, so I think we should get over that 51.5. Saskatchewan Roughriders 5-6-1, taking on the 6-6 Winnipeg Blue Bombers. On the road, the Roughriders are 2-3-1, while the Blue Bombers are 4-2 at home. Week 7, Saskatchewan won 19-9. Week 13, Winnipeg won 35-33. That was last week. Samuel Amos, 65 for 693 on rushing. Brady Oliveira, 147 touches. Amos 65 receiving. As you can tell, I got a head cold. Over here, 147 rushing, 2nd most. 851 yards total. 1st in yards. Winnipeg is favored by 2. I got them winning, covering it over on the 47.5. Yeah, I just came down with this head last couple days. It's been annoying as heck. Calgary Stampeders, who are 4-7 on the season, going against the Edmonton Elks, who are 4-8. On the road this year, Stampeders are 0-5, while the Elks are 1-4 at home. Week 13, Edmonton won 35-20 in Calgary last week. So that was last week, excuse me. Next game they played is Week 19. Jake Maher is 2nd in yards, 2nd in touchdowns for the Stampeders. McLeod Bethel Thompson is 2nd in yards and 3rd in touchdowns for the Edmonton Elks. Edmonton is favored of 1.5. I got them winning, covering under on the 50.5. So I got Montreal minus 2.5, under on the 50.5. Toronto plus 1.5, over on the 51.5. The Winnipeg Blue Bombers minus 2, over on the 47.5, and the Edmonton Elks minus 1.5, and under on the 50.5. That will be Week 14 of the CFL. As always, thanks for watching the Robert Sports Show. Make sure you check out NFL Week 1s, college football Week 2, NASCAR, and pro wrestling. Don't just have a great night. Have a 50 night. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.